In this segment, we'll discuss the XDSL test features of the HT1000/2. XDSL-capable models of HT1000/2 utilize an ADSL VDSL modem card, which allows them to interface with the CO, DSLAM, and measure communication parameters such as upstream and downstream speed, signal-to-noise ratios, percent utilization, and more. A bins graph can be displayed, a rates and levels table can be viewed, and multiple IP addresses can be stored and pinged. XDSL type acquisition is automatic at time of handshake. The HT1000/2 interrogates the DSLAM and automatically sets itself up to work according to the DSLAM capabilities. Vector-capable models of the HT1000/2 also automatically detect if the line is a vectored-enabled one. The vector test feature is otherwise invisible to the end user. The use of a vector DSL test instrument, such as the Megger HT1000/2VX, is essential if the installed network has vector DSL switch and routing gear. The HT1000/2 can be custom configured with basic and advanced option settings for the type of connection. To perform XDSL test, connect the test leads black to tip, red to ring, and green to ground. From the main menu, access DSL by pressing pound key on the alphanumeric keypad and then pressing 0 on the next More menu. It will take a minute, but the initial DSL startup screen will display indicating the HT1000/2 is starting its handshake with the DSLAM. The unit must be configured for the type of XDSL connection before continuing. To configure the XDSL connection type, at the DSL startup screen, press the DSL config multifunctional soft key located on the keypad below the DSL config icon. Identify the type of connection by pressing the number 1 connection type on the alphanumeric keypad. Use the alphanumeric keypad to identify the connection type. 1. Bridge. 2. PPoE, point-to-point protocol over Ethernet. 3. PPoA, point-to-point protocol over ATM, asynchronous transfer mode. 4. IPoE, Internet Protocol over Ethernet. When the type has been selected, the display will return to the DSL settings screen. Use the alphanumeric keypad to continue entering settings as needed. If required, identify PVC VPI, Permanent Virtual Circuit Virtual Path Indicator, or PVC VCI, Permanent Virtual Circuit Virtual Channel Indicator. Press 2 or 3, respectively, on the alphanumeric keypad. Up to 3 characters can be entered using the alphanumeric keypad. To enter a PPP, point-to-point protocol, username or password if needed, press 4 or 5, respectively, on the alphanumeric keypad. Up to 39 username characters and 16 password characters can be entered using the alphanumeric keypad. Use the left soft key to toggle through the character options. Press the Save or Cancel soft key to return to the DSL settings menu. To store up to 4 ping host addresses, press number 6 through number 9 respectively on the alphanumeric keypad. Characters can be entered using the alphanumeric keypad. Press the Save or Cancel soft key to return to the DSL settings menu. Once all required settings have been completed, press the Save and Exit soft key to return to the DSL rates and levels display. XDSL rates and levels display. Once the HT1000/2 connects to the DSLAM, the following information will display. Status. Showtime indicates the HT1000/2 is operating online and the duration of time it has been connected to the DSLAM. Type indicates the DSL connect type or rate. Upstream and downstream test result information is displayed as follows. Actual data rate. Speed in kilobits per second at which data is currently transmitted. Attainable rate. Value of the maximum up and downstream data rate the connection is capable of providing, measured in kilobits per second. Percent capacity. Percent of the actual data rate as compared to the attainable data rate. Sig-noise ratio. Measure of DSL signal strength relative to background noise, measured in dB. Line attenuation. The measured difference in the total power transmitted and the total power received over all subcarriers during diagnostics mode and initialization. Line attenuation ranges from 0 to plus 127 dB with 0.1 dB steps, although 127 dB is unlikely in a real system. Signal attenuation. The measured difference in total power transmitted and total power received over all subcarriers during showtime. Line attenuation ranges from 0 to plus 127 dB with 0.1 dB steps. Transmit power. Value of the total output power of the modems measured in dBm. XDSL bins graph. To display the DSL bins graph, press the bins graph multifunctional soft key located on the keypad below the icon. The DSL bins graph displays test results as follows. Use the left and right navigation keys to move the cursor across the graph to measure specific test results in a given bin and channel. These results appear in the data display below the bits per bin graph as follows. Bin indicates the specific bin the unit is testing. Bits. Measurement of the actual number of bits per tone of the bin under test. Stream indicates the direction of the data stream, either upstream or downstream, under test. SNR, measurement of signal strength relative to background noise in the subcarrier channel currently under test, measured in dB. Frequency indicates the specific frequency or tone currently under test. TCP/IP tests. To perform a TCP/IP test, press the TCP/IP tests multifunctional soft key located on the keypad below the icon. The resulting display will indicate the connection type and the IP address obtained. Ping. Access the ping function through the TCP/IP test screen. To ping a particular host across an IP network, press the ping multifunctional soft key located on the keypad below the icon. The ping address display will appear. If a ping host was previously programmed into the configuration setup, select the ping hosts addressed 1 through 4 using the alphanumeric keypad. Or, if required, press number 5 on the alphanumeric keypad to enter a new or different host address. Characters can be entered using the alphanumeric keypad. The results will indicate the IP address reached, number of transmit and receive packets, and the RTT, round trip time minimum, maximum, and average in milliseconds. To return to the main menu, press the Enter Return Home key, and then follow the prompt and press the Enter Return Home key again to return to the main screen.